Morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Celie's Kitchen Live this morning, live and direct. Yes, right on Crossbay Boulevard. Yes, live and direct, guys. So this morning, guys, I'm making a quick meal for you. I have guests in my house this weekend. So, of course, I have to cater to them. They are teenagers. And, teenagers tend to eat different from us. So, when they are here, you have to cater for them. So, this morning, I have Dwayne, and let's see who's on my chat. We have Dwayne, two nieces who spending the weekend with us. So I have a gig after this. So I am going to make them some food, which is more like brunch between breakfast and lunch. So this morning I'll be making some ground turkey. I already rinsed it off. And the brand is, let me see what the brand is. The brand is Farm to Family by Butterball, all natural ground turkey. It says no, its turkey was raised with no added antibiotics, no added hormones, no additives, no steroids. And that's what we are looking for. All natural. Good morning, Carmen. Welcome to the live. So, it's an all natural ground turkey that I'm using. Alrighty, so I'll already rinse it off. So what I decided to make, I have some nice pasta. I didn't throw away the boxes so you guys can see. These were bought in Aldi's, and this is the organic shells, white shells. And it's the same thing, but they're in two different sizes. And one of them come with a white cheese sauce. One of them came with a powdered sauce. I'm not sure if I'm going to use the powdered sauce, but I'm going to use the white cheese sauce, and I'm going to pep it up a little bit and see, what we can come up with. So I'm just going to create a meal for the guests in my house. Good morning, Audrey. As my niece used to say, dinner, breakfast. Yeah, man, dinner, breakfast. Anything you know I'll call it. All right. So over here, let me get rid of the boxes. I only saved the boxes just to show you the brand I was using. So over here on my titanium cutting board, yeah, brag, I have some chopped up onions, some chopped up scallions, which we call green onions here, some bell peppers, assorted colors. I have the yellow and the green ones. I have a little piece of ginger because turkey, ground turkey tend to be a little bit raw. So I'm gonna grate a piece of ginger in there just to take out that raw smell. And I have 2 cloves of garlic, a piece of red onion, and a piece of carrot, and little, fresh thyme. I got twist it up my way. You know that already. And of course, for color, we have some amino acids, Bragg's liquid over here that we're going to be using as the coloring part. Good morning, Yvette. Good morning, Jude. Big up to everyone who supported our live radio show last week. Karen and I was on the live radio show. So, we just want to big up all the people that will big way up and give us the support and the comments. And, I was hoping that some of you would call into the program and chit chat a little bit. But no, everybody's shy. Nobody never want to call in. But next time, I'm assuming next time will be greater. All right. So I'm going to put some fire on this saucepan right here, because that's where I'm going to be putting this cheese sauce. Now, me think a powder thing in it, because normally when you buy mac and cheese, it's powdery. This one is creamy. Yeah, it came out creamy. And I'm going to add a little butter to it, some Smart Balance. I didn't take it out. I just want to go grab it from the refrigerator. Give me a second, guys. Let me grab my butter. Yeah, man. So I grab some Smart Balance butter. I add that in there as well. I make a little teenager meal this morning, for the teenagers in my house. June said, I was hailing you guys. Yes, man, I saw the comments after because I couldn't get to see the chat while I was there, Audrey said, I remember the program too late. Yeah, but you could always go back and watch it still, but that cool still. Still glad you were guys, supported, whoever supported. All right, let me get the ball rolling and stop chat. All right, so my saucepan is hot. And last week, I make one mix up and somebody asked me for the recipe. And a couple people hit me up and said, I want to make one like this. And this week, them said, I must make another one. So I'm going to make another kind of something. Maybe pina colada cousin. Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm adding some avocado oil to the pot. Yep, it says 100% pure avocado oil. I don't know if I true or I lie, them I tell, but that's what it says. It says it can endure up to 500 degrees Fahrenheit smoke point. So I guess you can make it as hot as ever. All right. So I didn't season this yet. I'm just going to add some quick seasoning. I'm using Yana fish seasoning, which is now recognized as the allspice because people say them comments, I should put it on pork, should put it on fish, should put it on chicken, should put it all in a soup. So this morning, I throw it for my thing. Mix it up. All right, so we're adding some to the ground turkey. All right, and then I'm gonna add some garlic and herb. Oops, the cheese sauce I leak out. Oh God, I leak on the bottle. I forgot I leaned it up on the bottle and it's leaking out. All right, so I'll add in some garlic and herb. Oh, that one did half open and it all have seal on it too. Let's take off the seal. Maybe I had intended to give this as a sample to someone. That's why it's half a bottle and it was still sealed. All right, so we sprinkle it. And what I like about this, guys, the sprinkler, I call it the sprinkler. I have different types, but I like this one because you could pour from this end and you could sprinkle from this end. So right now I want to pour because the sprinkler gonna take too long. So I'm pouring some on the, turn on the fire, on the ground turkey. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of adobo, just a little bit, because remember the allspice have everything. So I'm just add a little bit of this. Little bit of this, little bit of that. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to use my hands. I'm just going to use this wooden spoon and mix it up. Because, if ground meat not season up good, it not taste good, guys. You have to season it up properly. You have to make sure you season it up properly. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to fry up my seasoning. Yeah, man. So I'm going to fry up the onions and the scallion and the peppers and stuff first. Get some of the turn on the fire. All right, so you wanna stir fry this in the oil first. All right, I'm just joined live. Norma, good morning, Norma. All right, so you're gonna stir fry this in the oil, and then I'm gonna add the ground turkey. Now, for those of you who are joining late, I tried very hard to find this ground turkey. Yeah, man. Because I was, sometimes they mix up all kind of stuff, although you can't trust them. In these ground meats and call it something, and then you go eat it and get sick. So I made sure it was all natural, it was certified and all these things. All right, so let's cook this on the stove top real quick. So while this is cooking, me over here burn up the pot. Jesus, deliver me. Guys, you know something like the empty fire, the fire under the empty pot. Let's put a little water. It starts frying. All right, so I'm going to add a little almond milk to the pot that's sizzling. Good morning, Corinne. All right, so I added a little almond milk. And in the meantime, while I'm doing this, let's squeeze the cheese paste or whatever they call it in the pot. Because I think that's going to flavor up the pasta. Oops. Whoops, it's getting all over the place. Paris, you sleeping? You want to taste the food when we don't cook it? Huh? On the live? Yeah, I'm on live. No, just take off your bonnet. It's fine. You could come. Oops. This is messing up my hand. I know me ear from the hand dirty. All right, the ground turkey I've gone up. So guys, you know when you're cooking ground turkey, it tends to lump up. So I have to be breaking it up while it's cooking. Because we want it in pieces. It's ground, so it's supposed to be in pieces. All right. So let's add our garlic and piece of carrot and ginger to the mix. All right, so let me add the carrot so that can go and cook. So I'm adding some carrots. So we're making this healthy for the teens in my house. I'm not using all. And then I'm going to grate the 2 pieces of garlic. Fresh garlic, guys. Nothing like some fresh garlic in your food. You don't want to waste anything. And then the next thing I'm going to grate is the piece of ginger because, guys, you know, you don't want to smell the rawness of the turkey. So the ginger will kill the rawness and it will also add flavor. She said I do the same when seasoning ground meat. Yes, you have to break it up. All right, so I'm grating a little piece of ginger all over it for flavor and to take out the rawness. You don't want to do too much because you don't want to really taste it. You just want to taste the flavor. So I'm using some fresh thyme and I'm only going to use the leaves. We don't want to be eating stems with some pasta. Oh no. So I'm removing the leaves so the leaves can flavor the pot. All right. So we have some nice fresh thyme in it. We did season it. And ground meat doesn't take long to cook, guys. It really doesn't take long to cook, especially if it's ground turkey. So when meat look white, and of course, we want it to have that nice dark pretty color. Yeah. So we're gonna add our brags in the pot. Instead of using browning, because you know browning is a lot of sugar. It's really burnt sugar. So for the healthier version of this, And we're gonna add some red onions to the mix as well. So let's turn on our fire because we don't want this to burn. So I'm adding some red onions to the mixture as well. And the reason why I add the red onions last, you know, when you cook red onions, they tend to get dark. We don't want them to get dark. We just want it to flavor the pot and still have the same color. All right. So now let's check out our cheese mixture over here, what's going on. All right. So our cheese mixture is brewing right here. And I'm going to turn down my fire. It's nice and thick. And I think I want to add the powder as well. Additional flavor. Because I use 2 packs of elbows. And for those of you who are, wondering what kind of pasta I'm using the Simply Nature organic shells with the white cheddar cheese sauce inside. I'm using 2 packs of this. And we're making some ground turkey and pasta for the teenagers in my house today. So because I wanted a very thick sauce, I added the other pack because I was just going to use the paste alone. But I wanted a thick sauce, so now I get a nice thick sauce. All right, so we can turn our fire off. All right, so our ground turkey look like it ready now. So now I'm going to add the pasta. So I had the pasta draining in my colander. So we're going to stir in everything. So if you have kids at home, guys, or any kids coming over for the holiday, this is a great meal you could try. Healthier version. This is healthier than the beef, than the red meat, the actual red meat. And make sure you get the natural ones, guys. Because, guys, trust me, the disease is out there waiting on us. But if we don't fight this thing, we're not going to win. So we have to keep on our A game where this is concerned. All right, so I'm mixing this up. And I feel like I want to add a little more Yana spices to my pot. Good morning, Chris. Cause, what you say? So I'm adding some Yana spices to the pot, guys. Just for additional flavor. And now I'm going to add, oops, the spoon dropped down in it. I have to take it out. Hold on. Oops, it's hot. All right, so now we're going to add our white cheese sauce. So let's turn our fire down, low. So let's scrape out everything out of this pot. Not waste nothing. Okay. So now we're going to stir in our cheese sauce with this ground turkey. So if you look at my title, it will say Turkey Pasta Madness or Craziness. Yeah, it's really craziness. So I feel like I want to garnish my meal a little bit with some peppers because I like colors in my food. So I saved the bell pepper just for that. So let's cut this quickly in strips. People eat with their eyes. And based on what I see sometimes, I eat with my eyes. Because if the food not look good, man, I eat it. And I think I want to add some green bell peppers as well. I was going to put it away to put it in the fridge, but we need colors. I like when my food is colorful. So let's add some bell peppers to the mixture. And of course, we're going to sprinkle with some parsley. So let's add this to the pot so our pot can look very nice and colorful. And I think I'm just going to cut up all of it because I hate to cut the baby bell and put them back into the fridge. Like cut a piece and use it. No, mommy, I use the whole thing. Because sometimes you wrap it up in the fridge and guess what happens? You forget it's there and it gets spoiled and you have to throw it out. So just use it one time. All right, so let's stir this in so we can have a nice colorful pot. Paris, take off your bonnet and come. All right, so Paris is coming to taste it for us, my teenager host guest. Dwayne's two nieces, they came for the weekend. And, you know, when you have young people around, you can give them the healthy stuff that you eat, especially if they're not used to it, you know. So you have to try to compromise to kind of make them comfortable. She said, are you seeing my comment? No, Stephanie, what you say? What was your comment? You said, good morning. You see, I'm on, you said, good morning. And what you say again? What did you say? Repeat what you said in the chat, because I only see you say good morning. And then you say you see my comment. And that's all I'm seeing. She said, are you seeing? Oh, you sent me some stars. I see a star beside your name. Oh, or you pinned something. I don't know. You say one thing is pinned. I'm not sure what's that. All right. You shy? Guys, she's shy. This is ground turkey and pasta. You know the pasta, the shell pasta? But these are the small ones. All right. I want you to taste the food. But before you taste the food, I'm going to make a quick shake. All right, guys. So this is the turkey that I use. It's called what is it called? Farm to Family. It's called Farm to Family. It's by Butterball. All natural ground turkey. So that's the brand. Farm to Family. So just please take note. And it says no steroids, no antibiotics, no hormones. It said them say it natural. She said, I said good morning, but you didn't respond. Oh, because me never see it, because as soon as somebody type under your comment, it scrolls up. So I didn't see it on my screen. I apologize, my dear. A pleasant good morning to you. Everybody tell Stephanie good morning. I'm crazy. Good morning, Steffi, my dear. How are you? And in case you don't know who Stephanie is, she said she is Mark Stewart's sister-in-law. Yeah, Antoinette's sister, Mark's wife's sister. Yeah, one of my greatest supporters, Stephanie. Yes, Stephanie. All right. Before you taste it, I'll get a sauce up to taste it. I'm gonna make a drink. Get me a tray of ice from the freezer. Not the fridge, the freezer. Please don't. No, this is the freezer. It's not a fridge, it's a freezer. I'm sorry. It looks like a fridge, but it's a freezer. It's all right, I get it. All right, guys. So I'm gonna make a quick drink. And I'm naming this drink Pina Colada Cousin. Because I made that drink last week and some of my viewers loved it. They're asking me to make something else this week. I didn't plan to, but I'm gonna make something for please them. I'm gonna wash out this. I'm gonna make smoothie this morning for Dwayne. So guys, Dwayne is not here. He went to work. He's gone back to work on Saturday. A vex, you see? Sure. All right, so it's nice and clean again. All right, so I'm adding some unsweetened And guys, when you buy your almond milk, make sure it's unsweetened. Got beer sugar them put in some of them. So this is the Better Goods brand from Walmart. It says unsweetened vanilla milk, and it's very good. I had some hot milk last night from it, and it was so good. It was extremely good. And then I'm adding some coconut milk powder. I wish I have real coconut in the freezer, but I couldn't bother to blend it to get the real coconut milk. But it would have tasted better. So I'm using the coconut milk powder. And then I'm adding some coconut cream to the mix. And then I'm adding some fresh frozen pineapple chunks. So I make pina colada cousin. Oops. It's done. All done. All right. So let's add our ice. What do the ice? Jesus, now lose it. So all the hola rollers on my live this morning, I am going to add some unholy drink to my mix up over there. And it's the same rum cream that I used last week from Worthy Park. Okay. So I'm not ashamed to tell you. Oops. I think I add too much ice. Let me take out this because it's going to overflow. This bullet don't pay for overflow if you fill it up too much. All right, because you have to give it space. All right, guys, so let us blend away. I'll start exploding at the bottom. That's why it sounds like it was brought down for me. Woo. All right, guys. So I'll make some pina colada cousin. And of course, I have to add my whipped cream to the top. Let me go get some whipped cream. Give me a second, guys. I got to get whipped cream from the refrigerator. Where did I put that whipped cream? I hope I didn't put it in the back of the fridge. Oh, it's at the back of the fridge. I hate when that happens. Because you know my fridge always packed. All right, guys. So we're going to top this off now with some pumpkin spice whipped cream. Whoops. And all we need now is a nice straw to, top it off. That shows a pink straw. So let's taste it. Not very sweet, but it tastes good. All right, come Paris. Come Paris. You shy? Come in the camera. No, come. Just come. Guys, she's shy. So this is Dwayne's, take your hand for your face. This is Dwayne's niece. And they're spending the weekend with me. Chastity's over there. And she just waking up. Them I live life in them just a wake up out of bed. And she's gonna taste my pasta today. So she's my guest. This is a piece of time. Don't mind it. Piece of the stem get what in there. I don't know it tastes and you're gonna taste it. Here's a fork. So you're gonna tell them how good it tastes. And don't turn your back to the camera. Oh. Tastes good? It tastes nice? She said it tastes nice. Jamaican style. It tastes nice. And that she say. She say, yeah, go tell Pastor Pan you. You're lucky. Go tell Pastor Pan me. Me go tell him first. So me add strong drink to my mixer. So she keep eating it, guys. So what does that tell you? It tastes good. If it didn't taste good, sure, I'll probably put it down. Because, teenagers, they look for a certain taste in food. And if it not tastes right, they might tell you straight up, said, them not want that. Right? So, guys, And this is the drink. Let me get another glass for you. It's not strong. You know what? She said she don't drink alcohol. I'm not gonna force her to drink that. Alrighty, guys. So guys, if you like what we cooked on our live today, she said it's sell off. Laugh out loud. Yeah, Stephanie said it's sell off. It's sell off, right? Yeah, Jamaican style sell off. Me not even taste it yet. Me I got taste it now. Let me get a paper plate. Because me don't want to wash up too much things when we're done, you know. I don't want to do too much wash up when we're done. I hate washing up. I love to cook, but I hate that part. Let me get a fork. Move for Paris. All right, so Paris says sell off. Joan, good morning. How are you? Absolutely delicious. Absolutely tasty. No wonder she couldn't stop eating it. Audrey, no lie. I thought about it. The plantain is right here. So after I come off of the live, I'm gonna fry some plantain and take some picture. So it will be on the display picture. I'm gonna fry some plantain right after I come off of the live. I had it right here, but I was saying to myself it's gonna take up too much of the time. Guys, this is so good. So if you like what we cooked, I'm not giving a gift today. And I may have gifts now, but I'm not giving them today. I'm not on the phone. You know what? Let me give her 2 things. Go back and get some more later. Let me give away 2 of these. I bought them for a certain purpose. All right, guys. So this morning, I went into Aldi's and I saw these things. And I bought quite a bit of them. But I bought them for my catering purposes, right? But I bought some extras for the house. So I'm giving away 2 of them this morning. These are platters. They're plastic. But what I like about them, they're very big. So you can use them as a tray, a serving tray. And you could also use them as a plate or a platter to eat from. So let's say you have a party and you want to display some crackers and cheese and fruits. This is the perfect thing for it. It's a plate, it's a tray, and a platter in one. It's like 3 in 1. So I'm giving away 2 of them today. So the first person who types the correct answer, because after the live, you know, let's say my people, I'm not afraid for call me. Miss Joyce, I never look this way once. Miss Joyce, you never type nothing. Now the first me I see your comments. Good morning. All right, try win the prize, Miss Joyce. All right. Try win the prize. Okay, so on the radio show last week, let me see who is paying attention. On the radio show last week, who can tell me 2 of the teas that I spoke about on the live radio show? And I had them in my presence. If you can name 2 of the teas, because I had 3. If you could name 2 of the teas I had on the radio show on Sunday, you win one of these platters. Yeah, it's very handy. I like them. I bought a whole bunch this morning. If you could type in the chat real quick and see who went to typing class, who typed the fastest. Stephanie said, Guinea and we done so what's up. All right, Stephanie. Always a winner. Always a winner. Stephanie win the first one. It's a platter, a tray, and a plate in one. All right, so Stephanie win the first one. All right, the other one drop. All right, second question. So we have a winner already. Why want to type slowly, man? I only need typing lessons from Steffi. Carmen said, no, Carmen, you can't play. You're not allowed to play on this one. Because you know the answer. All right. Carmen, you can't play. Next week. Okay, so who can tell me? And if you don't get this, but no, not pay attention. Joyce says sour sap and fever crab. Miss Joyce, you type too slow star. Lie the type too slow again. Yeah, man. She says sour sap and fever grass. You answer right, but Stephanie win the prize already. It came up on Facebook before it came up on YouTube. All right. So the next question is pertaining to the spices. So tell me two of the other spices that I did not have with me on the live, but I spoke about it. That's upcoming. One of them starts with a G and the other one starts with a D. And it's spicy. Now give no clues. Two of the spices that were not really it was one of them was mentioned. They were both mentioned, but I didn't have one of them. I told them that it's in the making. If you can tell me what spice is that? Okay, I know you're gonna get one of the answer, but I'm gonna make it harder for you. If you can tell me one of the upcoming spices that's not yet out there. Yeah, it's spicy. We all familiar with it because we're from the island. And that is the next thing that will be coming on the market. The Scotch bonnet and the garlic. Stephanie, you can't win two prize. Give it to somebody else. She want to win the two plaque and give it to somebody else. Stephanie, darling, you give her one of the answer, but it's all right. Who first type it after you in the chat will win it. The next person who types one of those answers right after Steph's comment, you win the platter. Come on. Come on. I don't want the platter. Come, Miss Joyce. You type sour sap and fever grass. Next person who types the answer. Come on. June. All right, June, you win the next platter. June, you win the next platter. You type before Yvette. Oh, June. Let me see the seconds. June type at 12 noon and 54 seconds, and Yvette type at 12 noon and 58 seconds. So you type before Yvette. All right, so June, you got it. Sorry, Yvette. June typed a couple seconds before you, 4 seconds before you. So I'm glad this thing has a timer, so I know who typed first, because people have said, type before, but it has a timer on it. So it will tell me who is supposed to get what. She said, send me a cake then. Listen up, woman. She wants cake because she never gets, she typed the right answer, but I wanted to give the prize to somebody else. Light says, Stephanie, tap the right answer too. Yes, she did. But I'm allowing somebody else to get the prize because she win one already. Good morning, Cherise. How are you? Hope all is well. And you're coming on the live when we're done, but you can go back, go watch it. Yes, we're about to wrap up. So because you're just joining, I'm going to tell you what we made. We made a healthy ground turkey and shell pasta meal because my husband's nieces are here with me for the weekend. So I had to make something for them. You know, stuff a teenager would I eat. And we had Paris coming to taste it on the live. And she loved it. So guys, if you like what we cooked in Celie's Kitchen today, I want you to like this video, share this video, and if you're not yet subscribed to any of my platforms, please go up on Facebook and start following me right now. Tell your family and friends to follow me, right? If you're not yet subscribed to the YouTube channel, please hit that subscribe button. And guys, if you go on www.celieskitchen.com, you can purchase your seasoning directly. I have my guy working on the website. I went on it late last night. I'm not uploading any more seasoning yet because the website is under construction. But when I checked it, I realized you still will be able to make a purchase if you go on it. So please go on the website and purchase your seasoning. All right, guys. So as Jamaicans would say, what good? So I want all of you on this live platform this morning to take care of yourself and walk good. All right. God bless. Stay cool.